Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So I've completed all 3 axes, cleaned them up, restored them. 2 are ready to use. The other one's going on the wall like I mentioned in a previous video. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. I really like this one. But I also fixed up the splitting maul also. So now it's all fixed up. So now I own a splitting maul. I never had one before. So now I have one. Yes, the splitting maul, I wrapped the handle in a different way. I used stuff, they put this on hockey sticks. So I wrapped it up good and tight with that stuff. It's been cleaned up. I ground the back of it because it was mushroomed a little tiny bit. Give it a bit of an edge. These are supposed to be quite blunt anyway. There's a big nick out of it. I couldn't really do much about that. I believe this is a 6 pound. It's hard to read that. It's either 6 or 8. So it's all ready to use. I've tried it out. It works really well. Doesn't take a lot of effort to split wood or split wood with this. Doesn't take very much effort at all. I'll bring you in for a close-up look at them. So here they are up close. This is the one I'm going to be hanging on the wall. It's quite beat up, but it's the one Peter used the most. So I'm just going to hang it up on the wall. It's going to be a wall hanger for the rest of its days. And these are the 2 that I'll be using. There's a nice felling axe and splitting axe there, or chopping. The one behind it's a maul. Let me tell you, these are handy during bug season. The black flies are out, and these help. Pretty soon I'll have to wear a bug net to be outside working and doing anything for a little while, but these help out a lot. It's always good to have a few of these going in your work area or wherever you're going to hang out. So yeah, there they are. I'm pretty happy how these turned out. They're all ready to use. All fixed up. Like I said, a few things here. The splitting maul has a nick out of the front of it, but that's fine. It doesn't affect its performance at all. It splits wood just fine, with very little effort actually. And so does this one. I've used them both on a couple of pieces of firewood. They do the job quite well. They both have long handles. You can get a good swing at it. So yeah, I'm happy with them. They turned out really well. By the way, what do you think of my little 3-legged milking stool? I thought I would make one. It's all made out of firewood. Branches and firewood. Piece of firewood. I sanded this one down a little bit. Just big enough to sit on so that you're not squatting or kneeling down on your knees. So that's this project finished. Now I need another project to work on. I need something else to do. I have an idea. It's not a big project. Maybe I'll dig it out and show you what I picked up and what I might fix next. So here's my newest project. It's not really a big project. It's more of a cleanup. As you know, I love antique tools, hand tools, Pioneer tools, anything to do with woodworking. So I picked this saw up. So what I'm going to do is, it's quite rusty, so I'll clean the blade up. It came with various other blades. There's a 10-inch saw. Various other ones. This one won't need any cleanup. Then there's this saw blade it came with. Oops. There's another saw blade. And there's a rip saw blade here, and it's quite rusty, so I'll have to clean it up. I think what I'm going to do for these two blades this time, I'm going to get a container of vinegar, soak them for a couple days in vinegar, and then take the abrasive wheel to it and clean them right up nice. Then oil them, and they'll be all ready to use. I think they're quite sharp. They feel sharp. Every one of them feels very sharp, like they've hardly ever been used. So that's my next project. I'm going to clean this stuff up. Someone over the years has, for some reason, they're not using these holes. They're using 2 new holes. I don't know what's going on there yet. This actually looks like it was made, this handle. I could be wrong. But that's the next project, clean this up so that I can use it. It came with a sleeve. I'm not sure if this is from the... I think it is from this tool. Oh, I keep dropping things. So here's the one blade that needs the most cleanup on it. It's good and sharp. I think it's starting to rain. So here's the other saw blades that came with it. And this, I believe, is a rip saw. Well, one could say I have a bird problem around here. Would you look at this? Now they built a nest on my snowblower inside my car shelter. This one is fresh. The mud's not even dry. They've just literally built this. I come out here and checked on the car around 6 p.m. last night and there was no nest here. So they've just built this morning. They work fast, I'll give them that much. Yes, they certainly work faster than I do. Wow. The thing is I don't like them in this car shelter because they roost on these bars and then shit all over my car. And if you don't get that stuff off your paint, it stains the paint, destroys the paint. I mean, my paint job's nothing special anyway. It's years old, but I still don't want them shitting on it. So now what do I do? What would you do? I can't leave it here. I mean, I could roll the snowblower out like I always do when I get the car out. Stupid birds. Anyways, I have to run into town for a few supplies. I'll think on this for a while. I'll leave the nest alone for now. I don't know. I can't leave it here. I won't be able to access my car. And this is my space, not their space. I'm back over at the ladder. So something got the eggs that were in this nest. Just like I thought would happen. So here's all that's really left of the eggs. I'm not going to touch it. I don't know what kind of bacteria is on the egg, but here's part of the shells. Piece over here. Piece over there. That's all that's left of the 3 eggs. So something got them. Likely the raccoon. I've seen the raccoon. I've got it on camera. My camera's picked it up. It walks around the property about 1 o'clock in the morning. I get notification every time the camera catches it. So yeah, I got a bird problem.
And when you go, I will fall back apart. Find pieces of me all over the yard.
I am in squirrely territory now. They really do not like when I come back here. I'm surprised one's not squawking at me right now, chattering at me. They do not like it when I come here. They must be off doing something. It's been a funny day here. It goes from being sunny to raining and even hail at one point. Stove like this will never let you down. It's a good emergency stove. If you ever lost power, you could still cook. It's an old Coleman. It's likely from around the 1960s, I believe, is when this was new. 1960s, early 70s. It's a good stove. Works really well. And this is for the birds, for the winter time, to help them get through the winter. I save it into a can, just like so. Dump it into the can. Trying to film and dump at the same time. So there we are. So every time I do this, this goes in the fridge. And it's there for the birds in the winter time. I'll scoop a little bit of it out and put it on their bird feeder with their seeds. They love it. This is just one of the ways I help them get their calories through the winter. When you're a small little chickadee or a small bird, it must be hard getting through a Canadian winter. They don't fly south. They stay here. I should mention this stuff is really good on bacon. Just a little sprinkle of it. Don't overdo it because bacon's salty as it is. This is awesome on bacon. Highly recommend it. You know, this is one of those foods that hasn't yet been hit too hard by inflation, current inflation these days. It's a nice treat. Tastes good on any kind of sandwich. Good with eggs. And there you have it, enough bacon for a couple days worth of sandwiches and maybe a couple hamburgers. And I'm also starting to build up the supply of fat for the birds. Their winter fat that I mix in with their seeds.